Previously on 90 Day The Last Resort, Angela was threatening to jump in orange.
I'll jump in orange,
and I still am very much confused as to what that even means. But either way, welcome everyone if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. This is episode 6, and there is so much going on in this episode that I am definitely going to break this up into 2 parts because I don't think anyone wants to be here for 45 minutes watching all of this and catching the breakdown. But we're going to get right into this episode.
Is Angela coming? I asked her to come.
So Molly decided to have a little girls' night, and I thought this was awesome. So they were popping bubbly. Now, because of Poolgate with Angela, Liz, and Big Thumb, everyone was a little confused if Angela was going to even show up. So they were just like, okay, if she comes, what's going to happen between her and Liz? Because apparently her and Liz haven't seen each other since that episode. And then ding dong.
Hello?
Hello? I brought drinks.
Oh my gosh!
I missed you.
Meemaw pulls up. She's in great spirits. Michael is probably somewhere hooked up to a USB charging for tomorrow's episode. Either way, I did not know that Molly owned a lingerie shop. So now it makes sense because she has a very burlesque type of energy. That's one of the things that I really do like about her. And I had no clue. But yeah, she's a very sexy woman. She dresses really like nice for her body, especially because, you know, she's kind of top heavy and all of her clothes fit. So now it all makes sense, y'all. How come no one told me that in the comment section?
Where'd you say? Why just 3?
I didn't know.
Pregnant pause, anyone?
I want to have a fun night tonight, okay? And there's like, look at it. You can see it. There's awkward tension right there in the middle.
It definitely would have taken someone like Kalani to point it out because everyone else is just sitting around really awkward. And yeah, the tension was crazy, but I'm glad that Kalani was like, listen, y'all better get it together because I am trying to have a good night and you guys will not ruin my night.
That altercation has really helped Ed and I realizing how much that I don't have his back.
I know to have my man's back.
Sorry, y'all. Attention deficit moment. It took her like 43 seconds to say that little bitty line, so I just had to speed it up.
And I'm happy it didn't get worse than what it was. And I know you mean well.
I do. I mean though, man. Sorry, bitch.
Aw, that was so cute. Now let's kissy, and make up and keep on moving.
And I'm just a crazy bitch.
So Molly set up a little boutique in the back for all of the girls. I was like, how does she even know that there were going to be that many people there? She brought all these clothes to do like a pop-up shop. But either way, y'all know this thing is part way scripted, most way scripted, all the way scripted anyhow. So I thought that was really cool of them, though, to do this for the girls to make everybody feel special. So let's go ahead and check that out.
I packed an entire suitcase with a whole bunch of fabulous from my store.
So the girls are about to get loose, but it seems like the guys may be getting looser because we have Jovi over there in the restaurant and he is sitting up here trying to turn Asuelu out, and Kelly is just along for the ride. He's just like, look, this is what me and Molly do anyway, so this ain't no big deal. But you know, Asuelu's kind of like the newbie. He's like the wet behind the ears one, so they're gonna have a good time with him. But either way, I was like, where's Big Thumb? Big Thumb is over there trying to make his moves on Jenny's doppelganger.
So I know a couple of strippers, but I just don't want to get anybody in trouble. Like, I don't want to put you in that situation if you don't want to be put into it. So
you just can't get caught.
That's right, Kelly. The name of the game is do all the dirt you want and don't get caught, because we've seen how well that works out for Asuelu in his day-to-day life.
I went to the strip club one night, and we had been friends, you know. I would just go there, hang out, and get drinks and stuff. And she was like, let's go on a trip. So I booked the trip to Jamaica.
Yes, dear Jovi, tell us all, talk to us like there isn't a camera in your face and they're not recording you and your wife is not going to watch this playback and we're not going to have this conversation about why you guys are separated during the reunion. Just tell us everything about your stripper escapade and you taking the stripper off on a trip to Jamaica. Please continue.
And I went on a vacation with this girl to Jamaica before.
Smash this girl.
This was before my wife and I met.
So your little rendezvous was before you met Yara, and you think that's the part that matters. Here's the thing. I have been told that not a lot of people think like me, but I do understand the other way of thinking. And the way I think, I mean, I wouldn't care at all if I find out that my husband went on a trip with a woman before he met me. That's not the part that matters. The part that matters is that Yara's already insecure. Yara and him have already had issues about him with strippers. She doesn't like him going to the clubs and meeting dancers. Now they're trying to collude to get Asuelu out to go see the dancer. And now she's going to find out that he had a rendezvous with a dancer. And I'm almost certain that we found out before Yara did. So stupid. Anyway, Asuelu has had all that he needs for the night to drink, so it's time to exit. And at this point, Asuelu feels like he is the dancer.
Full stripper time, bro.
We come see some more, some good.
Asuelu's gonna be on the stage now.
Yeah, man.
Can you drop us to the stripper, please?
No.
Asuelu, that's not tonight.
Asuelu says that he understands the assignment and all he has to do is behave. But I am just so concerned by the fact that the mere thought of strippers has him dropping it low, busting it and shaking it. And he's just not going to do right. I wish they would have done it this episode, but I guess we'll have to wait till next episode to see how Strippergate goes. So Kelly does a little boat of the motor demo and Asuelu's like, how do you do that? And seeing as though Asuelu's wife has the best boobs on the show, I don't know how he doesn't know how to motorboat. But either way, all he really had to do was ask Angela because Angela was over there getting it on with Kehlani.
I know he loves.
How to do the thing, Kelly?
They are so 11 years old. OMG. Now, back at the pop-up shop, everyone has their drink in hand, and Molly is just making sure that everyone feels good. They're, like, picking out individual pieces, and, yeah, they're having a good time, and then all of a sudden the whips came out.
Whip me, Yara! You like I'm here, bad girl.
No, I want to hear you. Oh my God. Oh, I like that. I like that.
So the girls are cutting up, and I was just like, I need to find out what Molly's boutique name is because I want to see what type of pieces she has. But somehow the girls got into a conversation where Angela started explaining what fat catting is and how much Michael likes it and how it's perfect. Yep, definitely not having a fat catting conversation right here tonight. Anywho, so yeah, they all put on their little lingerie and everyone looks so good. But Yara starts explaining how she has all these insecurities and they came from her mother, and she said it was cultural, but then she goes to explain like how it was her mother that was the issue. So that's not really cultural. It's kind of like your mom was just like a bad parent or had her own insecurities. Either way, I'm like in every other scene, she's walking around half naked in a bathing suit, two pieces showing everything, but somehow with lingerie it's different. I don't know. Everyone has their own little hangups, but that explained a lot about Yara and why she may have the issues that she has with Jovi going to strip clubs. So that when she finds out that Jovi actually took one of his stripper friends over there to Jamaica and they had their little rendezvous, I don't think this is going to end well for Mr. Jovi.
And let's talk about that. I need to understand it. I really do.
For me, it's cultural. My parents, for example, always compare me to somebody different. You need to be perfect.
Yep, definitely not cultural. So maybe she doesn't really understand what cultural means. But yeah, this happens a lot in many different cultures and communities where parents sometimes are jealous of their daughters and they start taking out their things on their daughters. Or maybe a daughter has a feature that they have and it's one that they hate on themselves. Or the weight thing, maybe they were overweight or they gained a lot of weight later on in life and then they're really, really hard on their daughters about it. Either way, sounds like she's got some childhood trauma like many people do, and if she doesn't get a handle on it, yeah, Jovi will never be able to go to another strip club again.
You are absolutely stunning. You look amazing. I think you're so beautiful.
Big Mama Drama came out in her red and black with her black whip, and she looks wonderful too. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, they were all taking pictures. Is she sending those pictures to her husband or is she sending them to her side dude? Either way, I'm sure we're going to find out. But all of the girls, they tried on all the outfits. They looked wonderful. Angela went back with Yara and they got dressed together. They came out to do a little thing. Yeah, there's just no complaints. I think everyone looks great. And as a matter of fact, Yara's more covered up in this outfit than she is in the bathing suits. I'm not going to get on her for how she keeps dressing, but the whole idea of her and the insecurities, I think Yara knows her body looks good. Everyone has their moments. Maybe, you know, a bloaty moment here, bloaty moment there. But no one can tell me that Yara doesn't look in the mirror and think that she's like the baddest thing walking. So the next morning, everyone who isn't hungover gets together for brunch. Big Mama Drama's dress is so pretty. I like that dress. Either way, I figured everyone was there and Michael showed up. He should have a fresh charge because Angela kept him on the USB all night. And Big Ed had some breakthroughs and I'm here for all of it.
Move, Michael.
I don't want to sit on Michael.
It's okay. Sit right there. I got him. I'll put him by me and Kalani because her boobs are covered today.
Does anyone have any idea what Angela has inside of her glass? Because I have never been to brunch and seen something that color, but yeah, I'm just kind of wondering.
Thanks to you girls, Liz is hungover.
Can't hang with me, Ma. I'm telling you.
You better let them youngins know Mima gets it poppin'.
Hey, what are you doing with my wife?
What?
Oh.
Poor Asuelu, he's so clueless. He's walking and didn't even realize there was a whole woman walking on the side of him, to the point where he's just like, what, who, what, huh? Yeah, I really have no faith that he's going to act right at this strip club.
Here's Liz.
Holy smokes!
She looked good.
Liz looks amazing.
Angela said she's a part of the Fat Cat Club. Do you know what that means, Ed?
I don't think Ed would know, but Ed is probably a member as well as Angela because he looks like he has a fat cat. But either way, why didn't she ask Asuelu if he knew anything about the fat cats? Because clearly he's been out there exploring all the cats. Anyway.
I told Michael, let me lick what he want.
I like to be freaky with my wife, but I don't like it. Yeah.
Okay, I want to know this, everyone. We're going around the table.
My spidey senses tell me when Liz finds out about this conversation that Big Ed was engaging in, she is going to be very upset. She's going to be mad at Kaylani. Somehow she'll find a way to be mad at Angela, even though Angela's not the one that's starting this. And I'm like, what type of pent-up sexual frustration does Kaylani have going on? Because Mama is on 10 right now. But I guess it makes sense. If she cut off her boo thing and her boo thing was her main source of action, now she's probably going through a bit of she's going through it. So now I understand.
If Liz is
Okay, this is
yeah,
about...
yeah. Okay.
Yep, I'm with Asuelu. We are not interested in Ed doing any of...
I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry for calling you names.
It was our conversation last night.
This is breakthrough.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Without us asking.
What I'm talking about.
So after Ed's long night with doppelganger Jenny, he has turned over a new leaf and has woken up a brand new man. Things are about to get really, really interesting. Things are about to heat up, sauce up, and get real wild and crazy and violent and raunchy. But before we go there, make sure you guys shout me down below to let me know that you even made it to this point. We're going to do a part 2 because I don't know who's still here and who's not. But either way, I love y'all and definitely catch part 2.